In today's episode, Maria asks, I need to create a zip code territory map with each area represented by a different color that I can pick. It will be exported as a graphic file. Are there any free low-cost options for this that are easy to use? Yes. The tool of choice here for this is going to be Tableau Public. So Tableau is software, which is now a Salesforce company, has a bunch of different versions ranging from free to egregiously expensive, and Tableau Public for this kind of project is going to be ideal because your output is just a graphic, and it can even be an interactive graphic you can post publicly on Tableau Public's website. Full disclosure, Tableau Public's price for being free is that you have to post the data publicly. You cannot save it locally, but you can take a screenshot, and that, for what you're trying to do, may be good enough. So first you have to start by getting the zip code data, and the easiest place to get this from is the U.S. government. Now, fortunately, many people have already done this. If you go to sites like data.gov, Kaggle, in this case, data.world is the one I'm going to use, people have already put these data files together. So let's flip over here and do this live. Start by going into data.world and identifying the zip code tabulation area database you want. U.S. Postal Service zip codes are not exactly mapped to what are called zip code tabulation areas, which is done by the Census Bureau. But for sales territories, it's going to be good enough. Like if you were flying drones with flight plans, you might want to use something different. But for this type of project, you are going to be just fine with ZCTA. Now, from there, you're going to want to open up and find one of the files, any of these files in here, by Metro, whatever, and it should be about 28,000 records. You'll notice that if you open this up in a tool like Excel, you're going to have, it's going to treat this column as a number. So make sure that you make a modification to the number format here. And we want this to be very specific. We want it to be a custom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. That will fix those leading zeros. The rest of this data, for the most part, you're not going to need. So let's go ahead and drop that. And then, based on the territories, let's put a column here called owner. And I'll make, let's go for the first 1,000 of these. We'll make mine. I'll make the next few thousand. Let's go down here. Make those Katie's, my CEO, and then we'll make our head of business development own the rest, like so. Paste that in. There we go. Now we're going to save this file. And this file we will now take and open up in Tableau Public. So it's just a straight up text file, very easy to use. Open our text file. Let's go ahead and find it. And specify this is a geographic role. So this is going to be a zip code role. That's the sort of the secret to this thing. There we go. We've got that. We've got the owner. Go to worksheet. And now let's put our zip code. And then the map type here, we want a filled map because the dots are a little tough to see. Right, there we go. And now our owners will be colored. And we can see pretty clearly that we have identified these different territories by the ZCTA5s. Now you'll notice there are some gaps here. Why? Because ZCTAs are put together by the Census Bureau, there's not enough people in some of these spaces to have essentially surveys, right? So if you need the exact, if you want this map to look pristine, you're going to probably want to use the U.S. Postal Service actual zip codes rather than ZCTAs. For the purposes of sales territories, though, if there's no people here, there's no one to sell to, right? So that's probably okay. But you can see, just by going through the spreadsheet and identifying the columns by owner, we have this lovely colored map here that we can then take, zoom that out. And if you want to, you can just take a screenshot of this. You won't be able to save this as is, but take a screenshot and put that into your slide deck, or you can save it to Tableau Public. So you can save it to Tableau Public and then have it be available as an interactive file on the public internet. So that's how you do this. Again, this was not a super intensive project because Tableau already has the geographic mapping data built right into it, which is super, super handy. So I would encourage you to play with it. There's a lot of fun to be had. There's a lot of fun to be had in general with things like data.world and Kaggle and stuff. There's so much data that's available that you can visualize and work with. But this is how I would approach this particular project. So, follow-up questions, leave them in the comments box below. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the newsletter. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Want help solving your company's data, analytics, and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.